You know, the other day, I was talking to a friend of mine about some of the YouTube stuff and some of the training. You know, I didn't really know a lot of like how this stuff works. You know, seriously. Prior to my injury, I just never even looked at my computer. If I did, for invoicing, estimate work, I don't know. Oh, it's just more work. You know, and he showed me one part of it where you can check all the stats, which I didn't really know, the analytical part or something. You know, I wasn't certain. You know, at first I sort of thought it was funny. You know, but also I spoke to a couple of the other guys that I know. Not really people I know, but some of the acquaintances I've made. You know, one guy was a little concerned. You know, he'd asked, you know, why do you swear so much? Why are you always yelling? Push, push, push. What are you doing? And I tried to explain to him that hopefully somewhere along the lines, all of the training I'm doing, and the videos and the exercising and stuff like that will maybe help somebody. He basically looked at me and he said, you know, why bother? You know, just don't worry about it. You know, you train a lot, do a lot of work. Where's it going to get you? You know, I sort of looked at him in total disbelief. I was like, I didn't quite understand what he meant. You know, he's like, what do you got to be angry about? He was like, you're injured. You broke your neck. You don't have to do anything. People will do everything for you. And I looked at him like he had like 10 heads. This was a while back. Yeah, so anyway, a friend came over and he showed me all these different stats. And the one thing I sort of thought was rather interesting is I've lost more subscribers, people that have subscribed to my channel and then unsubscribed to my channel, than subscribers. Alright, my legs are a little chilly today. And subscribers I actually have. You know? I sort of thought that was a little unusual, but I just figured it's the way it is. You know, it's okay. You know, but anyway, I thought maybe a different approach. I came up with the Mello quad. You know, Mello quad. He's not really overly concerned about busting his ass. He really doesn't want to push too hard. Finds that you have to do so much work to get such little improvement. You know, the hours that I've spent on the floor, hours, days. You know, it's been a couple of years now. You know, even through all of the volunteering for research and everything that I've done over the last couple of years. You know, what's all that work? You know, what does it do for me? You know, I just, you know, my new thing is I'm just gonna let it be. Just gonna let it be. You know, you think about it. I mean, just because, you know, I can grab something over here and move this chair. You know? Big deal. If I can't do that, what difference does it make? If I need it done, I'll wait around for somebody to take care of it for me. You know, it's not going to make any difference. You know, there's things that you just, you know, if you got a problem and you're somewhere or whatever it is, you know, just look like you're lost, and somebody eventually will come up and help you. And take time out of their busy day, you know, and they'll make the phone call for you. They'll move whatever it is you need moved. And you don't have to work that hard. It's difficult, very, very difficult. You know? But I tell you, I got this sense of calm where, I mean, just the 3 and 4 hours a day that I saved from training, you know, was I getting stronger? Yeah, I was. You know, a couple of years ago, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't barely move my arms. I wasn't crawling. Couldn't roll around. I couldn't write. I couldn't lift a book. You know, but I know at that time when, you know, when I would sit there and, you know, ask please all the time, thank you and everything, you know, people were very, very helpful. You know, when you look, I mean, not even when you look, when you are disabled, just be disabled. You don't have to try to do anything. Everyone will do it for you. They will shower you in pity. All the frustration that you go through from trying to continue to do things, you know, maybe you succeed a little bit. Maybe you were better today than you were yesterday, and all of that. You know, but if you just let that go, you won't deal with the frustration because you won't expect anything. If you don't try to do anything, you're never going to get frustrated. You're never going to achieve it if you don't try. So just, you know, be calm, you know, and just let everything, it's going to be okay. You know, just, somebody will feed you. You know, and if there's a problem, if you feel, you know, if you want to try to learn how to cath yourself, don't worry about trying to cath yourself. You know, if you're piss your pants, it's okay. Somebody will get it. You know, as far as the dignity is concerned, dignity, don't worry about the dignity. You know, it's okay. It's not. Just relax and calm down. Don't push so hard. You know, you don't have to be Superman. You know that when you try to do something day after day, week after week, and finally, hours and attempts and everything you're doing, finally you're able to, I don't know, put your shoe on. Finally put a sock on after, you know, forever. After trying and failing. You know, you could have saved yourself all that anxiety, all that grief, all that energy. You don't have to try. Somebody will do it for you. You know, it's okay. You know, if your pride gets in the way, your pride when you actually do achieve something, when you finally do complete it, like, you know, my thing was, I wanted to be able to play with my dog. So, well, for about 2 weeks, I just tried to pick a tennis ball up off the floor. It took me 2 weeks. I was able to finally pick it up. I felt like Superman. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was able to put it in my hand and, you know, throw it. You know, the dog went running after me. It was a good time, but, you know, the dog doesn't know. You know? You can't do it. Don't bother trying. Just relax. You know, just calm down. You know, the Mello quad is much more relaxed you know, for fun. I like to sit here and, you know, write little poems. I don't know. You know, but even still, that's a lot of, you know, holding a pen and actually using it to write. You know, do I really have to write? You know, even, you know, making videos and stuff, it's just, you know, I had to teach myself how to use the computer. I had to teach myself how to use this camera. I had to teach myself how to, you know, edit things and stuff. And, you know, it seems to me I'm just upsetting people. So like now, with, you know, we'll do the Mello quad and just let it be. You know? Don't try so hard. Somebody will get it for you. You know, playing with your dog or something, you know, somebody else will show up and play with the dog. Just relax. Accept the fact that you're injured. You know, and can you get back ability? Yeah, you can, but there's too much work. Too much work. It's hours a day. I spend hours a day. I was just in a research project. It took almost 10 months. You know, that 10 months, you know, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it was 100 hours actually training, but the time to prepare to get there, the time to get home, the time to prepare before you got in the suit, the time when you finished up, all the testing, here, there. You know, it takes, to do testing in New York City, it takes 4.5 hours. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot. You know, somebody else will do it. Somebody else will be part of the research. Somebody else will do the work. They'll figure it out. They'll do the work. They'll get the benefits. But, you know, if you want, you know, like, I have an aide that comes in, and before she left today, you know, I just had her leave me a couple donuts, a nice glass of milk. You know, I'll probably have that later on, because I don't know what time it is. That time doesn't make any difference to me. You know, the Mello quad's not worried about it. The Mello quad is, you know, I'm not going to break my ass. Somebody will get it. You know, the other day, it's like hanging out, and I knew I had to go. You know, did I have an accident? It didn't matter. It didn't matter. You know, doing the transfers and actually being able to take care of your toiletry problems and things of that nature, you know, I could do it. It took me a long time to learn. It was only a couple months ago I actually really started being able to properly transfer into, you know, the little shower chair, commode chair, whatever you want, and able to, you know, take care of some business for myself. But, you know, for what? It's hard. You know, and if somebody will do it, you know, somebody out there will just come in and feel sorry for me, help me out. I don't gotta do it. You know, I could just mellow out. You know, play around with the computer a little bit, watch TV, I'm out on the patio. You know, look at the birds. You know, watch the leaves change colors. The other day I was watching a caterpillar. The little guy went from like here to way over there. You know, no more work. Just relax. You can't do anything. I saw several videos. There was one kid, I don't think the kid could have been more than 17. And he was talking about how it's not so bad. You know, he was, I think, a C5. 17. His whole life ahead of him. Been injured for about 6 months, 8 months maybe. I don't know the kid. But, he just realized that he's going to stay home, hang out on the couch, watch TV, and anything he needs his mother will get for him. Or something. Originally, that would have just annoyed the shit out of me. Now, mellow quad. Just be mellow, it's okay. Everything's work. In this whole world, every day of everything, you'll notice, I think I said this before, it's those people that work real hard, always go, go, go. Those are the people that seem to have their dreams come true. But I'm 53 years old. Every day. Train. 3, 4, 5 hours. Was I able to crawl? Finally. I was able to crawl about 5 or 6 feet. Doesn't seem like much. But at the time, it was a massive achievement. For what? Really, it's just mellow out. Maybe some of the things that I've been saying, like stop being such a big fat fucking pussy, or if you're not going to do anything, you might as well donate your body to science. Let them harvest your organs. I was actually talking to a doctor the other day about stuff like that. It's a little bit more into it than just making a phone call, but it's not that much difficult. It's not that much more difficult. It's a lot easier than getting on the floor every day. A couple hours on the floor, your body starts moving, you're able to move your arms. You can do, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Some stuff. Well, for what? Somebody will do it for you. Sit back, have a nice cup of chamomile or something, and relax. And be careful, Get out in the sun too much. Don't stay outside too long if it gets a little too cool. Just stay calm. As calm as you can. And somebody will take care of it for you. It's too much work. It's too hard. Will you get improvement? Yeah. You gotta do like this much to get that much back. And it's very begrudging. It's, your ability and nerve regeneration just takes forever. So hard. I can come out here. Look at the airplanes. There's an airport only a couple miles that way. Airplanes, helicopters. Wonder where they're going. Me, I don't want, it's even going from place to place. Can I transfer in and out of cars? Yeah, but it took me a long time to do that, and it's really hard. It takes a little bit. You got to get out of your chair, you got to slide over, and, then you got to get back out. And, if you just calm down, anything you need, anywhere you got to go, somebody will do it for you. If you feel like you're too stressed, overly frustrated, I'm sure if you talk to your doctor, he'll give you some medication. But listen, just take it easy. Nice. The Mello quad. Sit here and work on your breathing. Think about the appreciation that you have for others that are so willing to help you. because, you know, your injury has left you so helpless. You'll come out of the woodwork. You know, it's going to be okay. Don't worry about all the hard work. Somebody else will do it. You know, all that angry quad stuff, that's only for people that are determined. Only for people with really strong willpower that have decided that they're not going to let this stop. You don't have to be that guy. You know what? You don't have to push. Now listen, I gotta go. I'm gonna take a nap. Maybe watch a little TV. Alright? So, just relax. Stay mellow. It's all gonna be okay.